Shalom, all praise to Yahawashi, Yahawashi, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. May peace and blessings be multiplied to sincere and diligent brothers pushing this truth in all faith and all sincerity, all right? Quick lesson about ISUPK don't have the truth, IUIC don't have the truth. Any camp that's not preaching the word according to the scriptures only does not have the truth. Now, a lot of ISUPK representatives or whatever believe that ISUPK has the truth because that's the origin of, you know, where a lot of camps today came from or whatever. But let's get a scripture on that. Yeah. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Salaki. Let's get a scripture on that. This is 1 Samuel chapter 16, verse 14. It says, "But the spirit of Yahweh departed from Saul, and an evil spirit from Yahweh troubled him." So basically, ISUPK, you represent Saul. You know, the Lord was dealing with you at first. You know, the Lord was dealing with ISUPK at first. I mean, our elders talk about it all the time. You know, from first and foremost, Abba Bivens and King Mashah, High Priest of Yah, Elder Yaquab. A lot of others who I'm just a seedling that I can't mention, but yeah, you know, the Lord was dealing with ISUPK at that time. But like the scripture said, it said when the spirit of the Lord left, an evil spirit came. So now that evil spirit that's on ISUPK now is that y'all teaching. That's what y'all not teaching according to the doctrine. And when outside of the whole rape issue, y'all talking about all Israel is supposed to come together. So if all Israel gonna come together, simply put, what's the purpose of an elect and a 2/3 if all Israel gonna come together on this side? And furthermore, outside of that, you have cookouts with and I seen this. I'm speaking of what I seen with my own eyes. You got cookouts with Egyptologists, different types of thought processes that's not according to the Bible. People that blatantly believe that the Bible is false and speaking against it. But don't the scriptures say can two walk unless they agree? Do not be unequally yoked with non-believers. So you blatantly going against the scripture, all right? And one of the another things that y'all say specifically as well is ISUPK. If it's not from Junior Yohana, it's not of God. ISUPK, Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, is the body of Yahawashi Mashiach, nothing else. That's not scripture. Let's get some scriptures on that. Now it says, I'm gonna go to 1 Corinthians real quick to back up a quick little point. 1 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 10 says, "Now I beseech you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Yahawashi Mashiach, that ye all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that ye be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment." Now it's divisions among Great Millstone specifically and everybody else because we're not speaking the same thing. And what's that same thing we're not speaking? We're not speaking the Bible together. Great Millstone speaking the Bible, speaking the scriptures. Y'all speaking other things, doctrines of man. I mean, you got a 501c3, so you know that comes with being able and not being able to say certain things, right? So with that being said, let's go to the body real quick. This is 1 Corinthians, still in Corinthians, chapter 12. Let's start at 12. It says, "For as the body is one and hath many members, and all the members of that one body, being many are one body, so also is Hamashiach." Now I watched the video and ISUPK officers use this scripture to say that ISUPK is the body of Yahawashi Hamashiach. All right, but it says, verse 13, "For by one Spirit are we all baptized into one body, whether we be Jews or Gentiles, whether we be bond or free, and have been all made to drink into one Spirit." So the Spirit brings us, that's what the body consists of. Those that's preaching the word according to the true knowledge and understanding of the Holy Bible, those are the people that's a part of the body. And it's a scripture that proves that. Let's go to Luke. It's an excellent example on this subject. This is Luke chapter 9. I'll start at verse 49. It says, "And John answered and said, Master, we saw one casting out devils in thy name, and we forbid him, because he followeth not with us. So, you know, this will be referring to you, ISUPK. You seen somebody else preaching the truth in the name of Yahawashi, and you telling them, no, y'all ain't got the truth because y'all ain't with us, right? And Yahawashi said unto him, forbid him not, for he that is not against us is for us. So that's why, you know, you got the elders of Great Millstone that are preaching, that'll say, hey man, you ain't got to be a part of Great Millstone. Just teach the truth, man. Just teach the truth. Just preach the word according to the doctrine. That's what consists of the body, not no one specific. Or if Great Millstone and ISUPK and IUIC and bugged out ass GOCC, if we all preach the word according to one mind and one doctrine, the truth, then we all be a part of the body. Because the spirit, those that's teaching according to the spirit, that's what makes up the body. Like, if, all right, you an Israelite, the white man and the devil, this is only the elect gonna be made on this time. Russian America gonna, you know, the RFID is the chip. Everybody speaking and preaching the same thing. We the body. We the body of Yahawashi. He came in the volume of the book. So those that's teaching the volume of the book, in full, you know, that makes up the body. Not ISUPK, home of the truth. If it's not of General Yohana, it's not of God. Then you have multiple prophets preaching the word at the same time. You have prophets in the Bible that lived in the same time frame, and they both gave the word of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? In one doctrine. So what? So what? This prophet gonna say that prophet ain't got the truth because he ain't following up behind me? No, that prophet and that prophet both have the truth because they speaking the word of the Lord. All right. And with that, I just want to say all praise to Yahawashi. Once again, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom, man.